Okay, this is what my lawn looks like in May. It's the first week of May, and I wanted to show you what my lawn looks like. I also wanted to talk to you about 3 ways that I deal with weeds. One way is to try to crowd them out. If you crowd them out, that means that I overseeded. About a month ago, I overseeded, meaning to say I planted a lot of grass seed, and that drowns out the weeds. See, right here you see some dandelions that are crowded out. When I overseeded, here's some more dandelions that are being crowded out. When I overseeded, I also added a few seeds of clover. You might not like clover in your lawn, but it's actually very helpful because it helps fill in those little gaps in between the grass, and it helps crowd out the weeds more. Also, when clover disintegrates, it actually has a lot of nitrogen, and that helps feed your lawn as well. Let me show you the backyard. So here's my backyard. You can see some of the clover patches that have appeared. It really helps to fill in. The clover really helps to fill in the lawn. And the second way to deal with weeds is to make sure that you have the right pH balance. So when I overseeded, I actually added some Magical, which is lime. Jonathan Green's Magical is lime. And that helps make sure that you've got the right pH to encourage grass growth, but not encourage weed growth. If it's too low, the pH too low, I think it can encourage weeds. So you want to make sure you hit the right pH. Last fall, I actually harvested 12 wheelbarrows of compost and spread them out on my lawn. That's a natural way of hitting the right pH. So you can sort of see here in the bare patches where the overseeding has hit really well. There's little tiny blades of grass. Here's an aeration hole where you see the blades of grass growing out. When you overseed your lawn, you want to make sure that you keep it wet for about a month. And luckily for me, when I overseeded in early April, the month of April was almost raining almost every day, almost too much. But that was great. It saved me a lot of water bills. Okay, there's a weed. And you'll find several weeds here, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, my lawn is not... No, don't get me wrong, my lawn does have weeds because I don't use herbicide on my garden. I try to take an organic approach to fighting weeds. So I guess the third way I deal with weeds is to try to change my level of weed tolerance. So I'm willing to have some weeds here. I might hand pull some of them, but I don't put any herbicide because I want the lawn to be a healthy organic lawn. And to me, changing your weed tolerance means you should be willing to have some weeds in your garden. You know, when I see a yard and it's only got grass, I know that they've treated it with some herbicide, and you know, you don't see any clover, you don't see any dandelions, you don't see anything. It's probably been sprayed. So for me, I like it. If someone complains, I'm not going to say who, but if someone in my household complains, I just tell her, hey, listen, you know, let's handful the weeds together. And we do that for the afternoon. It's hard work. You know, we'll spend like half an hour pulling out weeds, and lo and behold, the next couple of weeks, I don't hear any more complaints. So that's one way to change the weed tolerance. Anyways, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please click like, comment, or subscribe. I've got other videos dealing with organic lawn care on my channel, on my organic lawn care playlist. If you have any tips on how to deal with weeds in an organic method without any herbicide, please leave them in the comments below. I'd love to hear them.